feel like I'm ready for the next chapter of my life, but nobody warned me about how frustrating the waiting room would be. This week has felt like one of those weeks where it feels like I'm doing everything I possibly can, throwing everything I've got at the wall, and absolutely nothing is sticking. It feels like life is moving forward whether I'm ready or not. I'm still applying to jobs left and right, all day long, every day, and I'm still not getting anywhere with it. It is very defeating, very frustrating to continuously put yourself out there and continuously get rejection after rejection after rejection. And I'm not even getting like a call back for a possible interview, it's just straight rejection. So I know AI is probably looking at all the resumes and applications that get sent in, but it's very discouraging and a very defeating feeling to feel. And you know, you just feel like you're not good enough for anything. And I hope that changes soon, but I know my worth and I know I'll get something eventually. Now, of course, Jonathan keeps getting all of these callbacks and opportunities in Kentucky, which is amazing because that's happening in like 4 weeks now, and we're down to crunch time for him to get a job because we have an apartment to pay for there. So, yeah, we cross your fingers that he finds something good. Originally, he was gonna find something to just get us by and, you know, at least get his foot in the door in the state. But now I told him, you need to find something where you're gonna wanna be there for at least a year, maybe 2, just to get, you know, solid footing. And this is gonna be a big change for him. He's been a landscaper for the last 15 years, so I hope it works for him. I hope he enjoys whatever next avenue of work he picks. Trying really hard to still be excited for him while I'm looking for jobs and actively getting denied for everything, but I promise, I'm excited. But it's just such a frustrating feeling when you're like so ready to start your career. You know, you went to school, you worked hard, you're so excited to be done, and you graduated, and now you can't get a job. And I hear from so many people that it takes them years to find jobs in this field. So it's like, why? But there's such a shortage. It doesn't make sense to me. But that is the other side of it, where I love being able to create other opportunities for myself, where it comes like digital products, writing books, making coloring books and coloring pages and TikTok shop and doing all of that, you know. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. I've watched my parents do it. I've seen friends do it and fail. I am not going to do that. I've done it myself already, and I can't. So what I'm going to focus on now is building a sustainable future for myself and my fiance and our future family. So like I said, I'm trying to transition to do more digital products. A couple baby shower invitations. I made some coloring pages. I made a coloring book that's on Amazon KDP, and I'm taking the coloring pages from that because I created them, and I'm making little coloring sheets. I think you can buy them for like $1.99 on my Etsy shop, so you can print them out yourself and just color on those pages. You don't have to get the whole book for $9.99. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to create this stuff. I'm trying to do so many different things at once, and it's very overwhelming because I'm trying to create a structure for myself, and it's hard when you have ADHD and you don't have like an actual like boss telling you what you have to do every second of every day. I'm a little lost sometimes. I get lost a lot, I feel. It's awful. I feel like I don't get anything done, but then looking back, I do get a lot done, and I need to stop saying that I'm not getting anything done because I don't give myself any credit. I do a lot every day, and it's hard work. One app that I really love and I use all the time is Kale. If you are doing UGC and you haven't heard of it, you need to sign up for it. You need to download it. I am trying really hard to become a Kale icon, but every time I apply for it, it denies me, which is really frustrating because I think my content is good enough, but I guess it's not yet, so we're still a work in progress, which is fine. Always be a work in progress. It has UGC challenges where you can pick different challenges and you can go and do whatever it says to do. So the one I got today was I had to go to Walmart and show myself going to Walmart, getting Magic Spoon cereal protein bars. So good, by the way. They're so yummy. All I did was go to Walmart and bought some cereal bars, and I filmed myself doing it, you know, so now I have to put the video together, and I'll edit it and post it later today or tomorrow morning, and then in a day or two, Kale will send me money. They'll tell me how much it got approved for, and then you go on to the next challenge. I think over the last year, I've made like $350 on that app. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but to me, most of that is free money because a lot of the stuff that I have done on that app, I have had the products at home. You know, there was a one video last year, I think two actually, where me and John went to Cracker Barrel for dinner, and it cost us $20 to eat, and I ended up making like $50 on the video. So I made out on that. I profited. It's not a lot, again, but over time these things will add up, and I'm excited for the compounding moments that's going to bring us to major success in our future. Like I keep trying to explain to people, everything is going digital. This digital era is not going to go away. If anything, it's just going to keep progressing from where it started. I feel like when TikTok Shop first started, I wish I jumped on the bandwagon then, but I didn't think too much about it. I didn't really take it seriously. You know, I didn't think it was going to go anywhere. So I didn't do anything. Same with these digital products and Etsy and all of that. This has been around for years, but nobody has started doing it until now because nobody wants to work the 9-to-5 corporate life anymore because those jobs suck. They suck the life out of us. They suck our souls dry, and I don't know. That's what they do for me. I just can't. Granted, I do want a 9-to-5. Like, I want my coding job. I want that full-time job, but I want to be home. I want to be home because then once I get the coding job, then I can make content teaching people how to code. Not while I'm working, of course, but you know, I can do that. I guess I could do that now too, but I feel like it would be better if I was working. But I'm still going to be doing TikTok Shop. I actually talked to a friend of mine the other day, and she talked about how she's going to start going live again with shop products. So I'm going to try to do that every single day. No, I'm not going to try. I'm going to start doing it starting tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but I got to do this instead, and I got to edit this, and I have a lot of things I got to get through today, so it's going to be tomorrow, but I already scripted out one of the lives and how that's going to go. It's going to be on perfume, so I've got, I think, five different perfumes that we're going to talk about tomorrow, and I'm so excited. So I'm going to do one live a day of perfume to start, at least. One of the Lush and Dew flower seeds, and there's 3 different kinds of seeds and a 4th one on the way that I cannot wait to get. I'm so excited to show you guys this, as live selling is also the way that the world is moving, and the sooner that we can do it and jump on the bandwagon. I don't want to not take the chance. You know, everybody says, oh, well, you know, it's hard work, and why do you do that? You know, you're not making any money. Why would you, you know, and you make the money after, you know. You can't, when you start a business, you don't start as a millionaire. You start from zero. Usually you start from zero, and you build from the ground up. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm starting multiple different businesses and building up from the ground zero, and we're gonna get there one day. One day we will get there. Yeah, social media is not going away. This digital era is never gonna end. People need to realize that and wake up and start posting and get out there. I had a company the other day reach out. They sent me 4 bags of kitty litter. That's 4 months worth of kitty litter for free. I didn't get paid for the video, but all I had to do was make a 30-second reel and post it on Instagram, and they sent me 4 bags of kitty litter. I mean, not for nothing, but I'm okay with bartering, you know, my time with some things like that, because kitty litter can get expensive, and I don't know. I like to take videos of my cat and post him on the internet because he is handsome, so fuck it. Part of why these job rejections are hurting me so much is because it's affecting what I'm trying to build with John. Graduated college, I got my degree, I'm searching for a job. My fiance and I are planning this big cross-country move, just the 2 of us. I hope my parents decide to go, but I honestly don't know what they're gonna do. Living with them, a lot of the time it feels like they don't treat me like an adult, and it really messes with my brain sometimes. It just makes me feel like I am less than, and I know that's not true, but it's just such a feeling that you would not understand unless you were in my position. I feel like people are still looking at an old version of me, a naive version of me who would just jump through hoops and bend over backwards for anyone any day of the week, but I've quickly come to terms with the fact that nobody does that for me. So I've stopped doing it for quite literally everyone. And it's been pretty peaceful. It's been liberating. Kentucky isn't just a move, it's independence, it's starting our life, and we just want to start our fucking life so bad. So bad. We are so ready. So ready. On Saturday morning, I had to go to my first baby shower since I had my miscarriage, and it honestly didn't bother me as much as I thought it was going to. I was more bothered by the fact that there was people there that I've been friends with in the past, and they act like you don't exist. They act like they don't know who you are. Feeling, and I could care less, honestly. These girls, like this, not nice, okay? I'll just say that. Not nice. It didn't hurt my feelings, whatever, you know? I am so far in this trauma and pain and PTSD, and I have so much healing I need to do. So I don't know, it just kind of, it made me think of my brother and how shitty he's been making me feel lately. And I don't know, it just made me feel invisible to him. Like, again, I could care less that these girls made me feel invisible. Care less. I was perfectly content sitting there by myself, coloring my coloring page for the baby book, and it was a beautiful shower. And I'm really excited for them. But it just made me feel, I was so upset my whole ride home. I don't know. And I keep seeing all of these graduation videos of siblings, and you know, the ones where they come home from deployment. It just really sucks that my brother and I can't have that relationship. You know, we were so close when we were young, and it's never going to be the same. I can say that because I am so far past the point of being hurt by him. There's really no coming back, I don't think. I'll be sorry one day. You know, I don't have anything bad to say about him, but it's sad that your own family sometimes just like decides that they don't want to be in your life anymore for no reason whatsoever. So it's a good feeling. Yeah, my graduation was a week ago. I still haven't heard from him. No congratulations, nothing. You know, normal siblings would be like, hey, we'll go out to lunch, you know, celebrate your accomplishment, or you know, I can take you to dinner, we can go get ice cream, whatever. You know, just as simple as, I didn't even want that, I guess. I just wanted a text message. Could have even commented on my fucking Facebook post. And you can't sit there and say that you didn't see any of my posts because I'm all over the internet all day. And everybody tells me that the first person that they see pop up on their page is me, always. So it takes half of a second. And you know, it's just common decency thing to do. Starting to accept the reality of how things are going to be with us, because I know the second that we move, I'll never hear from him. I even hear from him now, and he lives 5 minutes away. It is what it is. And like I said in my video last week, yeah, I could reach out more, but I did that. I did that for years. Years. And I can't keep doing it. And it really sucks because my niece and nephew are going to be the ones that pay the price. But at this point in my life, I have to do what's best for me. And if that means not begging my brother to be in my life, then I think sometimes the closure that we're looking for is simply realizing that their actions were your answer. I still feel like my ADHD is being downplayed and I've misunderstood, mostly from my parents, because they still think they're just in denial with the fact that I've had ADHD probably my entire life. It's hard to become a healthier version of you and to heal when you're in the environment that was so negatively impacting you for so long. I'm excited for this change. We're ready. We need it to happen. So we are moving John down to Kentucky the weekend of 4th of July, and then I'm gonna stay for a whole week with Apple Pie, and I rented a car to come home the following Monday after that week. So I'll be there for a good 7 days, and no, 9 days maybe. So I'm really excited. It's gonna be a nice long week away, and I can't wait to explore a little bit. The big thing for me is that this move is no longer an idea, it's actually becoming reality, because you know, we're paying rent on it now, the apartment, and we have an apartment, we signed a lease, and we have plans to move down, and it's happening. And I'm gonna vlog the entire thing. I'm so excited. I'm gonna keep doing all my digital stuff while I'm there, everything. we're gonna explore. You guys are gonna come with us. That's why I want to try to start using this camera now, because it'll be easier to carry around and bring with me. Can I help you? My parents' dog, Nova. Bentley is hopefully leaving tonight. John's cousin has cows, and she saw our post on Facebook, and she's gonna come over, and they have a trailer they're bringing with them, so hopefully they take him. She wants to use him to teach her young cows how to behave, because I guess that's something that people with cows like to have. So he'd be perfect for that, because he's a friendly steer. The whole situation still really sucks, and I'm still really having a hard time with it. But I've come to terms with the fact that loving an animal and being able to safely care for it, sometimes they can't coexist. Sometimes the right decision is still heartbreaking. I think the trauma that I have been through has changed what my body feels safe around, even if my heart still wants things to stay the same. I think this week taught me that life doesn't always move at the pace that you want it to. Some things are happening faster than expected, while other things aren't happening fast enough. Things are taking way longer than I expected, and it's defeating, but we have to keep pushing through. We have to keep moving forward, because brighter days are ahead. A lot of what I'm feeling too is completely out of my control, so I need to just let it go and try to keep moving forward. But I am trying to trust the universe has a plan for me, and everything will work out as it's supposed to, when it's supposed to. Trying to trust that even when I feel stuck, like I have every single day for the past couple weeks, that everything is still moving forward and life still has so much more to give to me. Like I say every week, I am not a perfect person, and this is not a perfect page. If anything I've said is relatable in any way, hit that subscribe button. Follow us on our other platforms. I'm posting weekly on Thursdays, and we're just doing little life updates. Once we start moving and all that, I think the updates will come quicker, because I'm going to be vlogging all of that, because I want you guys to see everything. That's why I started doing my morning vlogs, so you can see what we come from and what we go to. I am so excited for that change to things to be mine. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.